my lovelies, Sophia here, Psychic Tarot Reader, Personal Mentor. Welcome back to my channel for a tarot reading session. Just trying to put it up on my screen. Okay. Hello my lovelies. Oh, quite a few names that I've not seen before. Welcome. And to you my lovely. There's no list, just post a question. If you want to guarantee getting your question answered, then see the description box below, or you can have the option of a bigger reading. So Alex, how does he feel about me, Virgo? Oops. I feel he's quite emotional at the moment. This is for Alex. How does he feel about me? I feel that he's quite emotional. This card can come out if there is a child somewhere in the mix, but don't worry if there's not. It can just signify that he sees you as a very caring, giving person. And we have the leaving card. So whether he is needing to walk away from someone else to be with you, then I feel that he's about to do that, or leave a situation to be with you, or else he is thinking of walking away from you, my lovely. I don't know. You can of course get a bigger reading, but hopefully it will resonate somewhere. Okay, Christine, what are S's feelings towards you? He sees you as his wish fulfilled. Okay, we have the Lovers. This card for me is either that he's got emotional choices to make, or that he is feeling a bit emotional at the moment. His emotions are a bit all over the place, my lovely. But certainly coming forward, you know, he's very passionate about you. I see him, you know, if you're already in communication, then opening up more to you. If you're in no communication, then he's coming back to you. I don't know when though. Okay, right, let me just have a drink of my tea or else it go cold. Hi Wendy, I did just see your email, my lovely. Okay, Niha, what's his current feelings about me? Hello Wildcat, my lovely. Niha, did somebody put that their person was married? Is it your person that's married? Let me go back. What is current feelings? Go back, go back, go back. No. Niha. Yes, maybe. Okay. If he is, then I feel that the person he's with is quite cold, okay, not very loving towards him. There is a family here, so that's what makes me feel that he is with somebody else. But he's following his intuition here. Not a lot's come out about this, sweetheart. You can obviously get a bigger reading, but that's all I'm getting at the moment. Either this is somebody else or he sees you as being quite a cold person. But I feel with the family card that it is somebody he's already with in a family situation. And he's just using his intuition, just following his gut feeling about this. That's all I'm getting, I'm afraid, with 3 cards. Roxandra, you've made a payment for 6 cards, my lovely. So who are you on there? Who's Roxandra on here? I'm asking about Stephen's feelings and actions. Okay. What are Stephen's current feelings regarding Roxandra in the connection? I'm just going to look at his current energies first, then his thoughts, then his feelings. Okay, there's a few obstacles in the path. He feels that there's some obstacles there. Let's just clarify that. Possibly because of another man. Okay, it may be like a father figure. It may be if you are with somebody else. It could just be that he is concentrating on himself or trying to figure things out for himself. So that's his current energies. Let's look at his thoughts, his mental energies. The leaving card. So does he have to walk away from someone to be with you? Or if you're with somebody else, then he's wondering if you're going to leave that person. Or he may just be thinking of leaving the relationship. And what about his feelings? The feelings, okay. This could be, again, I'm not getting anything through from spirit on this, which is a bit different, okay? So I'm not too sure, but they're not quipping in with anything. But this can either be that he is focusing on himself or that he sees you as, you know, being, you know, likes the way you dress, likes the way you are. So, let's look at a romance angel. What's going on in the connection between Roxandra and Stephen? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So let's look at advice for you then. So what advice do you have for Roxandra regarding Stephen then? The Lovers. So it may be a case of that you fancy him more than he does you, or that you've got choices if you are with somebody else and you fancy Stephen now. Arguments, perhaps you are you in a relationship with anybody else, Roxandra, rather than me keep skipping between the two? No. Okay, then if you are in communication and you are arguing, okay, then just be aware that he's not happy about this. He could want to walk away from the relationship if you are in a relationship. So hence, pay attention to the red flags. When you react and you're arguing and you know, assuming things, believing things, then things fall apart, my lovely. That is how it goes. And the Knight of Cups. So if you want him to be more loving towards you or come towards you more, kind of separated, I guess. Okay, if you want him to come towards you, because there is a chance that you can get this back, then you have to look at, if you're not on the phone arguing with him, or you aren't texting him and bombarding him with texts saying, you know, why are you ignoring me? Why don't you talk to me? And all that shit. Then if there's none of that going on, then you have to look at what you are thinking every time you think about him. And the Get Them Back playlist will help you to get him back. It's on my channel in the Get Them Back playlist, because I'm not getting a lot from this. I think, you know, with the Leaving card in his thoughts, and seeing obstacles here, and this Rowing card and Arguing card and the Pay Attention to the Red Flags, you know, you can turn any situation around if you feel that he really, you know, if you feel that he is the one for you. Okay, if deep down you think, you know, oh, I can't see us being together, I don't feel he is the one for me, then it wouldn't work. But if you know deep in your heart that he is the one for you and it's not just a sort of ego thing, then you can get him back. I do it with a lot of my clients. So go to the Get Them Back playlist, my lovely, because I'm not getting very much out for this. Let me pull in, let me just pull in one of these. Yeah, alchemy, which is the magician. You know, we are all creators of our reality. That's why the Get Them Back playlist is there, to help people get people back in their lives. So if you want him back, you can get him back, but only if you know that he is someone you want to be with, not out of an ego, desperate, needy situation, if you get what I mean. But if you are prone to arguments and you are constantly reacting and arguing, then it will just fall apart again anyway, even if he does come back. But there is a chance, okay, there is a chance with this cup. So, or it could be telling you to move on to someone new. Let's clarify this a bit more. Clarify the Knight of Cups. It might be moving on to somebody new because you'll just be disappointed with him. Go and listen to the Get Them Back playlist anyway and see how it resonates with you and see how you feel. I'm not getting a lot from him in this. I'm afraid. But perhaps deep down you already know the answer. We usually do. It's just that we choose to ignore it because we don't want to accept it. Okay. Right, what's going on then? We will have to ask Sophia that. I've actually been working with your playlist and will continue to do so. Thank you. Yeah, definitely do, my lovely. Okay, 2 donations. Anastasia and Lena. Okay, dokie. Lena, your amount isn't correct. So you can adjust that, or I'll just do you a few less cards, that's all. Hello, Joanna, my lovely. Anastasia, your question, my lovely. Anastasia. And Serene Soul, I'm on here for most of the evening. I've only just come on. I've only been on here 18 minutes. Don't have a meltdown. My free readings are always busy. I can see you, Anastasia, but you'll have to post it again because the chat goes by too quick and I'm not trawling all through the chat to go back up to it. It only lets me go so far. And who was Lena in here as well? It is free readings, but people who pay for a reading obviously take priority over the free readings. Sometimes people don't pay anything for a reading and I do the whole session as a free reading. Other times people do pay for readings and I am packed out with paid readings because people want their questions answered. Right, Anastasia, I'm not getting yours at all. Can you see me? Yes, I can see you. But then it's not doing the question. Send it to me in my email. Oops, it's not. Oh, thank you. I'd spelled it wrong. Let me get rid of that. Yeah. And then Lena, whoever Lena is in here, yours isn't enough. It's not donations. There is a set price if you want a bigger reading. And yes, it is only PayPal, I'm afraid. So sorry, but that's how I roll. No, there's only PayPal option. I don't deal with any other options, I'm afraid. Actually, Serene Soul, let's do yours now. Get you out the way while I'm waiting for hers to come through. Will the coming days be good for me? Right, so Serene Soul, will the coming days be good for you? Okay, we have work, so I don't know if you do work or if you are wanting to find a job. You might find the coming days hard work. It can come out as that. This is all about money coming in or advice and help from somebody. It can either be actual money given to you or, put into your bank account, or you get more money in the coming days, or it can be that somebody is offering to help you and give you advice. And you're going to be quite happy about it. So looks like something good is coming your way, either connected to work or money, Serene Soul. And who is Lena on here? And who is Suswana? Anastasia, right. Okay, sorry for you. Wait. 2 questions, if that's possible, £3 each. What's Hassie's feeling for me? What does Hassie feel about my poem, which I posted on Instagram where I say I love you? Okay, so let's look at his feelings for you. What's his current energies? What's Hassie's current energies towards Anastasia? He's definitely thinking about you. Okay, he still finds you attractive. What's he thinking? Child. This card can come out when there is a physical child. It might be that he thinks you are childish or immature, unfortunately. It may be that he is believing in the connection. It could be any of those 3 things with that cup card. Some people on this card, in my other decks, it would be like making you a small offer of love, but not in this deck. This never comes out as that in this deck. This is a child or immaturity or believing like a child. In his feelings. In his feelings is good, because that is showing things being creative and beneficial. I'm not getting a lot from him. That's why I'm not elaborating more. I'm not getting him through very strong at all. So it's all a bit bitty. Let's see what he thought about the poem. What did Hassie think about the poem on Instagram? Okay, it's sort of got him thinking, but it is okay. Okay, here's the thing that people don't realize: when somebody finishes with you or is not interested in you, and you are trying to force things like either blowing up their phone with text messages, why aren't you contacting me, or you're ringing them, or you are posting things on social media in the hope that it makes you are reacting to get a reaction, and it doesn't work. Okay, it's made him shut down more. So don't do it. No contact is the best rule. If somebody has ghosted you or is not wanting contact with you, then let it be, because they have to go through the stages that then makes them realize that they miss you. But if you are posting stuff on social media and he's like, oh, fucks me, that means she's fucking still after me, sort of thing, okay, it drives them further away. So don't do it. Right, advice for you. Yes, exactly, Wildcat. You know yourself, you know, if you finish with someone, the last thing you want is them blowing up your phone or in your face. You want space from them to see if they miss you. And when you're reacting to get a reaction, you are coming from a place of desperation and neediness and a lack of them. So you're repelling them anyway. Go to my Get Them Back playlist and do the proper route in order to get someone back. Advice for Anastasia regarding Hassie. Okay, yeah, you're just waiting. Is he going to change? Is he going to contact me? Is he going to see my poem? Is he going to do this? Sweetheart, it's not going to work. If you want him back, go to my Get Them Back playlist and follow all the advice I give there for getting somebody back in your life. However desperate the situation is, when you react, you don't get. Okay, when you create, you get. That's why I do personal mentoring, my lovely. You're going about it the wrong way. Okay, all you're doing is leaving yourself out in the cold and making him close off more to you. So don't do it. He needs space, okay? He needs space is what I'm hearing. So let's see what a romance angel card says. Oop. It's not that one, that's me flipping it with my thumb. Advice for Anastasia regarding Hassie. You know, if you know deep down is yours, then stop worrying and stop forcing and trying to control things to happen. He will come back to you, but people sometimes need a cooling off period, okay? Things finish for a reason. So go to the Get Them Back playlist and sort out what the reason is and start getting him back how you want him to be without reacting and trying to force things, is all I can say. Okay, did we find out who Lena was on here? If not, I'm going to do Saswana, blah, 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 blah. Sashwana, 3 cards for Sashwana. And blessing, child of God, you're hardly going to get married in the next few days, my lovely, if you aren't with anybody. So Let's talk with Sasha, your Saswana. Okay, what's your question, my lovely? Seeing as though we can't find Lena in here. I'll do a romance question for you, but it's not going to involve marriage in the next few days, my lovely. I'm sure you would know if you was going to get married in the next few days. Caveat, that is not a question that tarot cards can answer, my lovely. Right. Sashwana, are you posting your question, I hope? Because we're holding up the chat with all of you who are, paying for readings, but then you're not doing your questions. Who have we got afterwards? Okay, Lena. So who is Lena in here then? Lena, what's your name in here? Another one where it's not coming up. Weird. I wonder why your questions aren't coming. I have blocked a lot of words because I keep getting like sex people leaving comments. So I have banned a lot of words actually. So it might be why. Just try wording it a different way. And we need to know how who Lena is as well. Right, let's just quickly do a romance reading for Blessed Child of God. Right, you need to get more balance and harmony in your life. Cut out any negative thoughts or opposing thoughts about love that you might be having. Look at self-concept for yourself. Self-concept is extremely important. I have a video in the Get Them Back playlist about that from my other channel. And look at what you do want, because there are new beginnings and new starts ahead. I'm not getting any people out. I'm not getting any cups out. So just if you want a new romance or, a chance with a relationship with somebody in the past or whatever, okay, if you want a chance at romance, then you need to be watching what you are telling yourself about love and relationships and yourself, and getting more balance and harmony in your life. Okay, so what happened with Sashwana and Lena then? We've still got trouble with Lena. Okay, Wolfie, I think that's you, isn't it? Wolfie, a message for... Archangel Michael, message for Wolfie. You created this situation and you have the power to change it. Remember, please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. Your thoughts create. You've still got some work to do here to build things on a more solid foundation. So working on yourself. Self-concept is extremely important. And pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So that was for you, Wolfie. Right, Harshita. Why didn't VM reply back to your message of meeting up? Okay. You may have been pushing this too much. Okay. So back off. Like I've just said to somebody else, if you are reacting to get a reaction, you are pushing them, repelling them. It doesn't work like that. The Queen of Swords in his thoughts. This can be that he's with somebody else who is around him, so he couldn't answer back or meet up if he is with somebody else. If not, then he is seeing you as the Queen of Swords being too pushy. Okay, so back off. Let him come to you. You should be watching what you're thinking and creating him to come back, not reacting to get a reaction. And his feelings, again, this Page of Cups. So again, there is either a child around. Perhaps he couldn't meet up with you because there's children involved somewhere and he had to do something else with the children or whatever. If there's no children involved, then it might be, again, that he is seeing you as being immature or childish, and hence the fact he hasn't replied yet. Right, what happened to Siswana then, seeing as though we've lost Lena? Good girl, Stella. That's what we like. Right, Wendy, I'll leave you to sort out Let's Talk with Sasha and Lena. Yeah, sweetheart, you know, don't feel bad. Just see it as feedback that you're not handling it how you should. Go to the Get Them Back playlist and handle it the right way. Then you will start to see him come to you as you want him to. When we react, when somebody's pulled away, Wildcat was in here saying exactly the same. Yeah, I can relate to that. I did it to a girl once. Okay, if you have pulled away from somebody, the last thing you want is them blowing up your phone or being pushy. They need space. They need that no contact period to realize that they miss you. Okay, Lena. Stella, I would like to know Christopher's intentions towards you. Okay. So this is Stella's I'm going to do now. Let's Talk with Sasha. Yeah, you can do it too, thingy. Who was I doing? Sorry, I was just going to quickly do Stella. That's right, and Christopher. Right, let's look at his current energies towards you then. What are Christopher's current energies towards Stella in their connection? He feels that there are obstacles in the way somewhere. So let's clarify this. Clarify. Very low. Either somebody annoying and controlling around him, so that's the obstacle, or it can be addictions, or it can be just that he is in a very low place at this time. A lot of negative worries or thoughts in his energy at the moment. So let's look at his thoughts. Christopher's thoughts towards Stella. Okay, yeah, a stalemate situation. Okay, so not a lot happening here between you. What's in his feelings? Trying to be strong. Trying to have courage and strength as well. That can be. Let's look at a romance angel card. Separation, yeah. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I feel that not a lot is happening, especially with that stalemate situation and the devil and the obstacles. So it's not really coming out, you know, in his thoughts is that it's a stalemate situation. He might be, you know, she's got her arms crossed across her heart. It may be that he's guarding his heart a bit. He's caught up in his overall energies is that he's seeing obstacles in the way, and there is some kind of frustration or somebody around, or just his own thoughts, fighting his own demons. In his feelings, he's trying to be strong, but yeah, healing here as well, family issues. So there could be family around who are opposing it or whatever, but we do have the separation at the moment, or still, I'm afraid. All right, let's talk. Is Davalon in a relationship with someone else, or does he want to reconcile with me now? Let's talk. Were you Suswana? I can't remember because I got rid of the PayPal thing and I can't remember how much you paid. Perhaps it was this one. No, that was Anastasia. So it must have been this one, Suswana, or is it this one? No, it must have been the 3. Was it just 3 cards? Let's talk. It was just 3 cards, wasn't it? 3 that you donated. Fucks me. Yeah. Right, okay. Is Devlon in a relationship with someone else? Is Devlon in a relationship with someone else? I'll only know that if the Queen of Pentacles comes out. So she hasn't come out, so I can't guarantee that he's not with anybody else, but I haven't had that out. He's just feeling very anxious, bit battered and bruised, on his guard here at the moment, so I don't know if he has got anybody else. What are his thoughts towards Sasha? He is feeling very fed up. Okay, it may be that he's wanting you to reach out to him if you're not blocked or in no contact. What are his feelings? Doing a lot of thinking, very withdrawn, very sort of anxious, fed up, doing a lot of reflecting and thinking. Let's look at a romance angel card for you. You can go to the Get Them Back playlist and see the route on how to get somebody back in your life, because it's not down to them, it's you. If there aren't actual religious factors or spiritual upbringing or religious upbringing differences between you, then this can be a third party situation. Doesn't mean it's a person, but it can be a situation. Okay, so few obstacles on his side, put it that way, my lovely. A lot of worrying and thinking on his part there. Okay, so it's just the missing Lena then. And I'm sure there is no question in these. Let me just look again. No. And no. Okay, well, I'll have to refund that if we don't get around to doing their reading. Okay, back to the freeze then. So, will Tara Girl, hi, will I receive... oh, Geeta. Who's Geeta then? I haven't had a payment from a Geeta. No, I haven't had anything through. I don't think I deleted it. Hang on, let's have a look. Now I had Stella, and let me go into PayPal, see if it's come up in there. Geeta, yes, there is something from Geeta. Didn't show up in my email, so 3 cards for Geeta. Okay. So what's Geeta's question? Is Pakar my karmic relationship or twin flame? Okay, for a start, don't get caught up in labels. Okay, twin flame, soulmate, karmics, forget it. Okay, I don't care what other readers say. I don't care. Okay, because when I'm doing personal mentoring, I have so many women who get caught up in the twin flame stuff or whatever, okay, and they still get their person back, because if your heart desires someone and you know that they are yours and you can't see yourself being with anybody else, then you can get that person back. Hence the fact I do personal mentoring and I've done the Get Them Back playlist. Okay, so let's just see what the spirits say about it. And that was Archangel Michael, who told me about a year ago, stop people labeling stuff because it's just fucking everybody up. If your heart desires someone or something and you know they're yours, it's a done deal. Okay, they will be yours. So if you're going to, when you hear about the dark night of the soul and this, that and the other, okay, all that is doing is you having your self-concept and taking them off a pedestal and finding you, so that you have the strength and the courage to get that person in your life how you want them to be and how you want you to be. That's all it is. But when people read about it and they get caught up in the, oh my God, we're never going to be together, he's got to do this and I've got to go on this journey, rubbish. I've proved it many times in my personal mentoring. Women who were adamant they are a twin flame, okay, and absolutely broken. And when they have personal mentoring, funny how they get their fucking person back. So that just blows twin flames out the window as far as I'm concerned. Because everything in your reality is held in place by what you believe in, what you assume, and what your limiting beliefs are, fears, doubts, and insecurities. Okay, so if you want to believe you're a twin flame and it fucks you up and stops you having that person back in your life, then for all of you out there, I wish you luck, okay? Because you could be waiting a long time, because the more you think, oh, I'm twin flame, he's not here yet, he's got to go on this journey, I've got to go on that one, you are just causing a time lag. Do you want to wait years getting your person back? I don't think so. So go to the Get Them Back playlist and start getting your person back. So what advice do you have for Geeta regarding her person? Now I've got to go back and look at your person's name. Is Paka. Right, okay. It's not just one video, sweetheart. It's lots of videos. Right. What's going on? What advice do you have for Geeta regarding Paka? Okay, closed off. Yeah, you're closed off. You think he's closed off, so therefore he's going to act like that. Everyone in your conscious reality, that your people you're aware of around you in your life, are acting the way that you are thinking about them. So if you're thinking he's blocked me, he is not opening up to me, okay, we've got this big sealed door here, chains across it, okay, so either you are closed off to him, or you're seeing him as being closed off to you. So therefore he's not going to open up to you until you start thinking differently about it. Okay, the swords are your mental energies. So look at what you're telling yourself about your person. Okay, oh, I'm not sure if he's a twin flame. Is he meant to be with me? Or is he just a karmic? Should I give up on him? Do you want to give up on him? Okay, do you want to give up on him? Oh, he's just some scabby old karmic. He's not my twin flame. I'll just have 1,000,000 readings until somebody tells me he's a twin flame. Good luck. Okay, is all I can say. So watch your thoughts. If you want victory and success with him, and you love him and you desire him, when your heart desires someone or something, then it's yours, or else you wouldn't desire it. So my lovely, watch your thoughts. What are you telling yourself about him? He doesn't love me, I'm not sure about him, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. Then you have to change it to what you do want to be seeing. Okay, because he's just coming across as not giving you a full commitment at the moment. So you're not too sure. Because you've got to look at what your own self-concept is, and everyone is you pushed out. Okay, what are you thinking? If you're telling yourself, if you start for 2 weeks solid, every time you think about him, Say to yourself, he is my man. Pucker is my man. If you want him, okay, if you want him. If you're trying to look for a twin flame, then, you know, good luck as well. Because for a start, from what I've read, not everybody has a twin flame. So you could be there a whole lifetime, my lovely. But if you desire him, if you can't see yourself being with anybody else and you want him, then for 2 weeks solid, every time you think about him, you just say, Pucker is my man. He's my husband. He is so my man. He's head over heels in love with me. He loves me. He adores me. He values me, respects me. He spoils me absolutely rotten. I'm the only woman who excites him and turns him on. All the things that you do want to be seeing. And he will change. He has to, because everyone is you pushed out. There are no ifs and buts. Let's pull in a romance angel for you. Okay, new love. So you can either look for someone else, or you can turn this relationship or connection around into what you want by viewing it differently. The choice is yours, because your outside world is just a reflection of your inner world in your conscious awareness. So it's entirely up to you, my lovely. It is your life. But it's not just about doing positive affirmations. You've got to feel. Your heart will know. You could say like, oh, I want a Ferrari because I can throw a load of positive affirmations at it. But if deep down in your heart you don't feel that you can ever see yourself being in a Ferrari or really, really wanting one, you can stand there throwing affirmations at it all day. Okay, so you have to look at what you want from this relationship and why you want him in your life. And then, does it feel natural? And then every time you think about him, be affirming what you do want to be seeing as if you've already got that perfect relationship. Okay, doubting and questioning will delay things. Okay, so we never found Lena then. So let's do, quickly do L, financial reading. Financial reading for L. Okay, the world. So it could be that you are about to get something you want, or it could be you need to think about what you want so that you get it. What is it you want? Something to do with the past, perhaps? Or is the past holding you back? Are you thinking about the past? Something in the past? But the wish fulfilled. So really think about what you want, basically. Is it something connected to the past, or is it don't let the past hold you back? Only you will know the answer, my lovely. But really think about what you want so that you get your wish fulfilled here regarding your finances. High vibration. Current thoughts of Sag towards you. Let's have a look at here. No, it's a free one, isn't it? Okay, current thoughts of Sag towards high vibration. Okay, he's definitely going to come into a cycle where he is doing a lot of reflecting and thinking here. Really sort of struggling with his own inner self as well. So a bit of a shift in the way something's coming in that's going to be a shift for him here. There may be somebody around him. I sometimes see this lion as like, you know, somebody who's quite controlling or manipulative around them. Doesn't have to be though, but that's him anyway, being a Sagittarius on a fire sign. But we definitely have these struggles. It may be with other people, it may just be within himself as well. So going through a cycle, or about to go into a cycle, where he's going to be doing a lot of reflecting and thinking as well, I feel. Okay. Right, Addison. I'll just do you 4 cards because you haven't quite paid the right amount here. So, what's your question, Addison? I haven't had it come up, so I can't see the thing. I'm just. Oh, hang on. Yes, she has. Hang on. Let me just have a look. What are Kay's current feelings towards you? Okay, I've got it. Let's look at his current energies. Okay, he may have blocked you. I get this card as if he's blocked you. This card can come out if he can't express himself emotionally. Some people aren't very good at talking about love, or they're not a very lovey-dovey type of person, so they have trouble expressing their emotions. Let's just clarify this. So he's either blocked you, or he just is having trouble, if you are in communication, at expressing how he feels. But either wanting a new start or him walking away from you, that still might be if he's blocked you here. Let's look at his thoughts. Yeah, he's very caught up in his thoughts, very sort of in his mental prison, things going around in his head. He may be quite insecure himself. It may be that he, like I say, he can't express what he wants to say here. What's in his feelings? Come on. Right, following his intuition. So sort of in his feelings, he's just following his intuition here. So let's look at a romance angel card for you. You deserve love. You are lovable. I'm not sure if you're adding any more or not before I close the reading. Are you adding any more, Addison? If not, then that will have been your reading. You can't. Okay. So yes. Oh, sorry. Kick the camera then. So in that's what's come out. You deserve love. You're lovable, but he is very much caught up in his thoughts. He may have blocked you, like I say, or just unable to express how he truly feels, and is following his intuition, my lovely. So that's all I have out, I'm afraid. Not a lot of movement going on. Okay, so okay, lightning spark. Okay. Julian. Okay, what's your question, lightning spark? How does Evelyn feel about me at the moment? She's Scorpio, I'm Cancer. Okay, let's look at her energies in the connection. So what are Evelyn's energies towards Julian at the moment? Okay, wanting, okay. This card usually comes out as a new start, a new beginning, wanting a new start, a new beginning towards you. It may be that she's wanting a baby, as there is a baby here. Let's clarify. To go into the new chapter. So I feel it's more a okay, third party. Oh, what, she's with a third party. Well, I feel it's more that she wants to, we'll see how the rest of the reading goes, but I feel it's more that she wants a new start, a new beginning, and a new cycle in her life. So it doesn't seem like she's very happy with the third party. So let's have a look at her thoughts. Okay, working at things, I'm hearing as I turn that over. She may be finding it hard work. Are you in contact at the moment? Oh no, Addison said third party, sorry. Sorry, Julian, I was thinking that was yours. So, going back to yours, sorry, Julian. It may be something to do with work. She barely contacted me last week. Okay, it may be in her thoughts that she's caught up with work. It may be that she's thinking that the relationship is perhaps a little bit hard work, okay? It may be that she wants to build something on a firmer foundation. Can you clarify this? Clarify what you mean by this. Well, it's positive, so it's not like she's finding it hard work. It may just be that she's working on something, you know, wanting a more solid foundation. We haven't talked since November. Okay. Then you need to go to the Get Them Back playlist and start sorting that out, my lovely, because your thoughts create and everyone is you pushed out. So, let's look at what's in her feelings. What's in Evelyn's feelings towards Julian? Okay. This card for me can be finding something out she doesn't like, or these two sneaky people here. There could be people who are gossiping or, you know, stirring the big pot with their big shitty spoon. Yeah, so clarify. A stalemate situation. Okay. So guarding our heart here. Let's just pull in a romance angel. What's going on between Evelyn and Julian? Okay, wedding, which can be commitment. Okay, so let's look at advice for you. Okay, yeah, for you. Now look at the difference with these two here. They're the same cards, the Two of Swords. In hers, she's very much guarded. Okay, it's a stalemate situation. Her arms are crossed across her heart. Now the advice for you is totally different. Look at the difference. Okay, in this one, she's blindfolded still, but this is for you. Okay, but she is fighting off these dragons that are trying to attack her. When you close off, you know, if you're blindfolded, your sense of hearing becomes heightened, doesn't it? Because you can suddenly hear more because you're shutting off one of your senses. So this card talks, the advice for you is all about, and it's on a swords card, which is your mental energies, your thoughts. Now in my Get Them Back playlist, it says your thoughts create, okay, because your thoughts are creating everything in your conscious reality is being held in place by what you're thinking, what you're believing, what you're assuming. So as I say to my mentoring clients, in order to help them get somebody back in their life, or even people who just listen to the Get Them Back playlist and have success stories from that, is what thoughts are you telling yourself every time you think about her? Well, she hasn't spoken to me since November. She doesn't call me. What's she doing? Why has she done that? Okay, no. Every time you think about her, you should be thinking, you know what, Evelyn's my woman. She's my girl. She's my wife. Okay, she is head over heels in love with me. She constantly calls me every single day. Okay, she's besotted with me. She is head over heels in love with me. She loves me, adores me. I'm the only person that she loves, wants, needs, and desires. Okay, you should be thinking of her as if she's already yours. The more you are thinking, she doesn't want me, she doesn't love me, why hasn't she contacted me, you're causing a time lag. Okay, so fight off your thoughts and stop thinking negatively or opposite thoughts of what you want, because your thoughts create your reality. That is the spiritual law. So you are constantly creating your life with your thoughts in all areas of your life. You know, I help people get people back in their lives who think it is a totally hopeless, desperate situation and that they're never going to have this person in their life. Rubbish. If you know in your heart that you desire them and you've tried moving on, or you've tried to forget about them and you can't, then they're in your heart for a reason. You're meant to have them. So the only thing stopping you from having her is your thoughts, because everyone is you pushed out. Everybody in your reality is held in place by your thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs about them. So if you believed I was a right bitch, I'm going to keep turning up in your reality every time you see me as a right bitch until you started changing your mind about me. If you started telling yourself, oh, Sophia, she's so nice and helpful and chatty every time I bump into her, then I will change accordingly. I have to, because everybody is held in your reality based on what you think about them. Okay, so you need to get that balance, but you need to be patient as well. When you're trying to force and control the 3D which you've already created with your the current 3D is your past, all your past thoughts and beliefs and everything. Okay, your mind is the present. Okay, what you're creating for the future. So you have to watch. If your life is like Groundhog Day, where it's the same shit, different day, okay, then you have to look at what you are telling yourself about everything in your life and everyone in your life. Okay, so you need to get more balance in your life, in your mind and in your emotions, and you need to be patient. It's, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Things aren't going to change overnight. It's something that you have to work on. But all the videos are in my Get Them Back playlist if you are serious about getting her back in your life. Okay, because all you're doing is pinning yourself down with these swords. Again, your thoughts. So you're not seeing anything happening in your 3D because you are coming from a place of lack. She's not here. I want her here. Okay, it doesn't work like that. You have to be changing your thoughts to what you do want to be seen as if you already have it. So, my lovely, I hope that that helped you. But there's certainly a chance that you can have this commitment with her. Okay, you're welcome, my lovely. Right, what are Gemini's actual feelings for me, please? And this is Marie. It is Marie. So what are Gemini's current energies towards Marie? Okay, he loves you. Very much has feelings for you. This is like my Two of Cups. So that's good. On the right track. Right. What are his thoughts about you? What's he thinking about you? Okay, he loves you, but he is focusing on, in his head, he is looking at a miserable situation. So if you've broken up, then he is dwelling on that. Okay, he's not turning around and seeing the Two of Cups. He loves you in his energy, but in his mind, he's focusing on a miserable situation. It could be that he is in a situation that he's not happy in, if he's with somebody else, say. Let's look at his feelings. All right, okay. News coming. So he's waiting in his feelings for the news about your divorce, I feel then. Okay, he's waiting for you to say, hey, I'm a free woman. Okay, let's just clarify that. Page of Wands. Yeah, again, talks. And so he's waiting for the news so that you can talk here. He is finding it a struggle, but he is being patient. So let's pull in a romance angel for you. Oh, and a load of cards fell on the floor and one is upright. Do you know what that is? The Two of Cups. He loves you. He's going to wait, okay? He loves you. So don't worry about that, okay? Let's pull in a romance angel. Just trust, okay? This situation is calling for you to have faith. He's not going anywhere, sweetheart. He loves you. So don't worry, okay? He is going to be patient. He does love you, okay? Like I say, to start off with my Two of Cups, if you like, and then for a load to fall on the floor, and that's the only one turned up right. He loves you, so don't worry. I don't feel he's going anywhere. He's just waiting for your divorce to go through. I'm just going to have a quick swig of water a minute. It's rather hot in here. Ooh. Okay. I think I just drowned myself, but never mind. Okay, back to the free readings now then. So, C baby 3, what are SC's current feelings towards you? Woo. Right, waiting to come forward. Okay. Okay, talks. If you are in C baby, are you in contact with him? Are you in contact with him? If you aren't, then I feel that he is wanting to come forward and talk to you. He's wondering what you're doing. No, we text on holiday. Okay. He's waiting. There's some kind of waiting. But I do feel he's going to come forward for some reason. I don't know when. He might talk himself out of it, but at this current moment, he is thinking about contacting you, put it that way. But that's all I'm getting at the moment, I'm afraid. Not a lot other than that with that lot. Okay. Tara girl, will I receive communication from AK in April? Never put time limits on things. You know, what are you going to do if April comes and he doesn't contact you? Are you just going to say, well, that's it, I've had enough, and never ever think about him again? No, you're bound to think about him, so don't put time limits on. All you do is drive yourself mad. So, will AK contact Tara girl in April? The Lovers, so he's got feelings for you. But feeling pressured, and there could be, okay, this could be a third party, or it can be just about meeting up or contacting you. Okay, so there's some kind of pressure here. The Lovers can be choices as well, love choices. So will he contact you in April? I'm not getting a definite yes or no, so I couldn't say if he definitely will or if he definitely won't. But all I can tell you is that he definitely thinks about you, but there are pressures, either because he's with somebody else and he doesn't want to be there, or that he's feeling a bit pressured about meeting up. Vicky, what is coming towards you in relation to a new job? Well, we've got work, which is good. The work card. But feeling a little bit insecure. So you might be feeling that you've applied for lots of jobs and nothing seems to be turning up, or you might be feeling a little bit worried about your finances because nothing seems to be turning up at the moment. But the Judgment card. So either stop judging yourself, stop judging the situation, and see this as a wake-up call and a sort of rebirth. Okay, if you are worrying, your thoughts create. So if you're going to sit there, you know, and you're worrying, and when am I going to get a new job, and am I going to get a new job, and you know, all the sort of negative traits about it, and you're feeling worried and insecure and worrying about the finances, which is only human, but your thoughts create. So if this was me, I'd be telling myself, you know what, I am wealthy, abundant, financially secure. I'm always provided for at all times. Money constantly comes into my bank account. I have a fantastic job. The hours are 9 till 5. My pay packet is so many thousands of dollars, pounds, wherever you are, euros, okay? And see yourself as if you've already had a job, and then a job will come to you. But don't worry about how it's going to happen and the when. Just see yourself already being in a job. It will come to you, but not if you're worrying. So that's why the Judgment card has come out saying you can have work, but you need to stop fretting about it, because the more you're worrying, the less likely it will come quickly, if you get what I mean. So stop judging yourself if you think that you're not, if you're starting to think, oh, I'm not good enough, nobody wants to hire me, I never find a right job, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm fucking awesome, okay? I've got the perfect job. Here's somebody congratulating you. In your mind, here's somebody saying, congratulations on your fantastic, amazing job. And you saying back to them, yeah, I know, I'm absolutely over the fucking moon, okay? It's an awesome job. And describe what your awesome job would be. Let's piano. Whoever just paid in PLN, that is not enough even to get into the queue, my lovely. If you are paying in Poland zloty, then you would need to pay a bit more than that, my lovely, I'm afraid. Let me try and convert it pounds to PLN. For 3 is, it would need to be another 5 to get 3 cards. Okay, Joanna, what is coming towards you, General? Okay, this card for me can be that you're a bit stressed at the moment or a bit anxious, so needing to take time out just to relax, chillax. There is a new idea around you, but look at her sat here. She's not really acknowledging it. So there could be a new start, a new beginning, a new idea or something, but you don't perhaps feel you're good enough, or you're a bit shy, or don't have confidence, okay? Or you're dragging your heels on this. So don't. Be more confident, okay? And have more, give yourself more credit. I'm hearing Spirit say, tell her to, have confidence and courage and give yourself more credit. It could be something to do with the home. It could just be about what you are believing in and assuming to be true, and it's not. So you're dragging your heels on something. So just be aware of that, okay? You're welcome, sweetheart. Right, who was... I can't scroll all the way through the text, and I think Wendy's had to go now anyway, so let me have a look. Who is Demitro that did pay something? Who are you in here? Right, while you are thinking about who you are in here, then I will carry on with the free readings. So, Mirelle, my name is a bit difficult for you, so please call me Cappy, okay? Should I reach out to my Leo twin? Does he still think about me? I don't recommend people reaching out to people if they had to, but oh right, hello Wendy. I'm just about to do Cappy's, Mirelle. There is somebody who is, I'll put their name in here. Hang on. Oh. That's how you spell their name. But they haven't paid anywhere near even for 3 cards, okay? It was in like Polish or something. What they paid, they need to do another 5, so they haven't paid enough, and I don't know who they are in here. Right, where was I? I was doing Cappy. Right. What advice do you have for Cappy regarding her Leo twin? What should Cappy do regarding Leo twin? Okay, this card for me is right, in, up. Sorry, the dog barged in the room again. Let me put out some more. Okay. these cards, you've got two aces here. Now, if I was mentoring you, okay, first things first, get rid of the twin label, okay? The twin label will just literally fuck your head up. So get out of it. If you desire somebody in your heart and you know that they're the one for you, then they're yours. The only thing that's stopping you is your thoughts. The ace is your thoughts, mental energies. Okay, so you can either keep listening to a million tarot readings, okay, and getting nowhere, or you can start to think. Your thoughts create your reality. Okay, so go to my Get Them Back playlist and look at the videos in there to help you get your person back in your life. Okay, so that you feel more secure. It's in your hands. Your future is in your hands. Now, you can reach out to him, and if you hear nothing back, then see it as feedback that you have to change your thoughts. Instead of thinking, he's my twin flame and he's got to go through the dark night of the soul and all that shit, okay? Which I have debunked because I've been doing personal mentoring for lots of people who thought that they were a twin flame and they got their person back in in record time. So don't get caught up in labels. I don't care what other tarot readers say or want to slag me off. I know that what works, okay? And what holds my clients back. And from doing my own readings where I used to label it as twin flames and soulmates, and Archangel Michael came through and said, tell your clients not to label it because it's just fucking everybody up. So you can watch a million tarot readings, or you can start to do something about it and get him back in your life. Now, yes, if you want to reach out to him, it is your life, but do not go into a meltdown if he doesn't reply or he reacts with drop off the face of the earth. I have a lot of clients where their person is saying, drop dead, I don't want to be with you. But when they change their thoughts as if their person is with them, their person comes back. Why? Because your thoughts create your reality, and everybody is you pushed out. Videos are in the Get Them Back playlist. So it's entirely up to you, my lovely. If you want to reach out to him, reach out to him, but just don't have a meltdown if it's not the answer you want or you don't get an answer back. All is not lost. The current circumstances do not matter. Success story number 8. Her person was not telling her that he loved her and told her that he was having a baby with somebody else. Within 4 weeks, he was at her feet, at her beck and call, because she followed the advice in the Get Them Back playlist. So it's entirely up to you. It's your choice. Okay. Let's go to somebody who's been asking for a long time. Smile. May I ask, if I reach out to my Capricorn, what will be the results? Okay, the Devil. You are in too much of a needy, desperate situation. You are wanting to react in order to get a reaction. So it's likely to go tits up. That's not how you get people back in your lives. The Get Them Back playlist is there to help you get people back in your life. Okay, you are judging him, you're judging yourself, you're judging the situation. You see this as a wake-up call. Okay, this reading is a wake-up call. If you want a reconciliation and a rebirth, then go to the Get Them Back playlist. Do not react, because if you send him a text, if you can by all means, it's your life. But if you get, like I say, said to the other person just now, if you get a text back that says fuck off, drop off the face of the earth, I don't want to ever hear from you. Don't have a meltdown about it, because nothing is over until you say it's over, because you create your reality. Okay, so just see it as feedback to that your thoughts are too negative at the moment, and so you are repelling him in your lower energy vibration that you're giving off, in that desperate neediness, lack of, I don't have him in my life, I need him, I can't live without him, what's he doing, I can't function without him. No, you should be telling yourself every time you think about him, you know, he's my man or woman, my person, okay, is head over heels in love with me, I'm all thinks about, wants, needs, desires, like he loves me, adores me, worships the ground I walk on all of the things that I say in the Get Them Back playlist. Okay, it's your choice, it's your decision, and also you need to start taking control of the reins over your positive thoughts and your negative thoughts. Okay, man. It didn't come out with his current feelings because you asked your question, and that was should you contact him, not what are his feelings about you. So, right, Iman, can you check on the connection between you and M? Is there still a connection? If you still desire someone in your heart, then yes, there is a connection. Nothing is over until you think it's over. So many people get caught up in that other people are ruling your life. No, doesn't work like that. Stop playing a victim in your own movie. Start getting the fucker with your person. Right, your advice to reach out or waiting. Go back and listen to the reading I just did for you, Smile, my lovely. I'm not repeating it all again. I'm moving on. Right. Nobody has free will in your reality. In your conscious reality, nobody has free will because they are already there based on your beliefs, assumptions and thoughts about them. So if you are thinking he doesn't want to be with me, he never contacts me, I'm wondering if he still loves me, then he doesn't want to be with you and he's not going to reach out to you because that's the role you're giving him in your movie. That is how it works. Everyone is you pushed out. And I proved it because when my clients are in a hopeless situation where their person has said, drop off the face of the earth, I'm married or I don't want to be with you, okay? And they come to me for mentoring and I say to them, affirm, affirm. Every time you think about your person, be affirming what you do want to be seeing, and you have to have your own self-concept, which is how you think and feel about yourself. And when they affirm that their person is head over heels in love with them, that they absolutely love them and adore them, they can't live without them, etc., 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 what I give in the Get Them Back playlist, and they have their own self-concept, knowing that they're good enough and worthy enough. And you know what? My person is grateful that I chose them, and they've taken them off their pedestal. They get back together in what was a hopeless situation. And it can happen really, really quickly. So a tarot reading is not going to bring your person back because you have to do the work. For all of you, I'm not picking on you, Iman. I'm just spouting off to everybody here. There is no reason why any of you asking about your person, whether they love you or what their feelings are. No, 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 because they are you pushed out. So what are you telling yourself about them? And change it to what you do want to be seeing, and then they will come back to you. It really is that simple because you've already created unconsciously that they don't want to be with you, and that they're blocking you, and that they told you that they don't love you, and that they're with somebody else. Current circumstances don't matter. Just like success story number 8, where her person turned around and said, I'm having a baby with somebody else, go fuck you. And she was like, not in my fucking world, you're not. In my reality, you love me and you worship the ground I walk on. Okay, she didn't say that to him, but in her head, that's what she was thinking. And 4 weeks later, he was at her feet, begging her not to go anywhere. So, that wasn't a personal attack at you. That was a spout off to everybody who thinks that, who are just playing a victim in your own movie. There is no reason why anybody can not be with the person they love. If your heart desires them, you can fucking have them. End of. I don't care, like I say, if they've got 6 wives, 6 husbands, live on the moon, have told you to drop off the face of earth. It is not up to them. It is your reality. And your thoughts are keeping your current situation in place with the thoughts you're telling yourself. So in man, my lovely, let's come back to you. So what's going on? Right, if you're sending mixed signals, and you're going to see hot and cold behavior. So let's look at the advice for you in this then. So what advice do you have for Iman regarding her SP? Okay, the Tower. Yeah, you're still stuck in, there's still some story, old story you keep telling yourself every time you think about him. So don't. It could also be, I'm hearing that he might be having a Tower moment as well. Not you, but him. So be aware of that as well. Advice for Iman. Okay, yeah, you just got to be patient. You're trying to still force it, okay? Why isn't he doing this? You're trying to control the how and the when. Don't. Still, okay, be patient. Still remain balanced. Right, okay, so he created the Tower moment and no contact. So, just be patient. Keep your thoughts focused on what you do want. So going to the Get Them Back playlist and putting it into practice. It's all the time. Every time he crops into your head, there should be no, he did this, he did that, this is what happened. It should all be thoughts as if you're already in a relationship with him and it has already happened. Then it will happen because your thoughts create. So all you're doing at the moment is causing a time lag. You're just delaying things because you are still thinking of the old story. Okay, so you're still being left out in the cold. You're probably still thinking, yeah, but I haven't heard from him for 6 months. He left me out in the cold. He's still that's the old story. Current circumstances do not matter. Past circumstances do not matter. So affirm the crap out of what you do want to be seeing. He contacts me every single day. He is my man. He is my husband. He is so my husband. I am Mrs. blah, 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 blah. Okay, he loves me, adores me. He worships the ground I walk on. He is besotted with me. He is so romantic, sensual, kind, caring, loving, loyal, and faithful to me. He spoils me. He always contacts me. He is so grateful that I chose him to be in my life. Okay? Take him off your pedestal and start affirming what you do want to be seeing in this connection. It doesn't matter what they are thinking or feeling. It is your thoughts that are creating them in your reality as you are seeing them show up, in contact or no contact. I have so many personal mentoring clients who come to me with no self-concept for themselves, and also are thinking, are keeping their person on a pedestal and thinking that it's up to their person to control what happens. No, it doesn't work like that. You are continually creating your reality with your thoughts that you are thinking all the time. Every time you think about your person, are you thinking, anybody this is to, they're not contacting me, I don't know if they love me, they're treating me like this, they're doing this, they're doing that, they've told me this, they've told me that. None of that matters. You can have your person in your life if you just change your thoughts and know that they are you pushed out. It's all in the Get Them Back playlist. I have proved it time and time again with clients of mine, like I say, who have been in a desperate, hopeless situation, and within weeks they've got their person back. The ones that take longer are the ones that keep doubting it and who keep questioning it and thinking it's not working because they keep going back into their negative thoughts. Right, Desiree, my lovely, what are Chris's intentions towards you? Right, what are Chris's current energies in the connection with, excuse me, Desiree? Okay, obstacles in the way. He's seeing from his point of view obstacles in the way. What are his thoughts? Okay, he is, again, this card is a bit of a, it's either that he is caught up in work, he is thinking about building something on a more solid foundation with you, or it could be that he's finding it hard work. In his feelings, again, this could be two ways. I'm going to have to clarify both of these. This could be that he's just thinking about himself, or it may be that he's thinking about feeling more secure. So we have the devil at the bottom, so it could be, you know, very much caught up in his own self at the moment. So can we clarify his energies? Communication or happiness, the sun, but there's obstacles here. He's seeing obstacles in the way of this connection, whether it's other people or just his own thoughts. Clarify his thoughts, clarify this Three of Pentacles. The Wheel. So I feel that he wants to build this on a more solid foundation, and he is going into the next chapter in his life. I don't feel he's withdrawing from this. Clarify his feelings. Yeah, coming towards you here. So I feel that he is wanting something more secure with you here. This could be the one. Yeah, he knows that you're the one for him. So he is trying to build something on a more solid foundation here for the two of you. And if you're in no contact, then he is coming back in here. I don't know when though. I'm not getting a timing. Okay. Okay, goddess of love and light. Should I give up on my manifesting? No, never give up. Don't listen to other people. Okay, do not react to your current circumstances. They are all your old past thoughts playing out. Okay, we're always manifesting. We all create. It's just that most of us are asleep and don't realize that we are unconsciously manifesting with our thoughts. And that's why if you have a very negative outlook about yourself, relationships, your person, money, your job, your family, friends, whatever, okay, is what you keep seeing every time you think about them. When you realize that you can consciously create and can have whatever you want and have your dream relationship, your dream amount of money, job, house, whatever, okay, car, okay, is when we start making it difficult. Your affirmations are your thoughts. It's not a technique. It's not like scripting or visualizing. Your thoughts are what are creating your reality. So if you are not on your strict mental diet of he's my man, okay, he is so my man, he's my fucking husband, okay, he is head over heels in love with me, he loves me and adores me, he is constantly communicating with me, okay, there's no good saying that and then for the rest of the day when you are on autopilot thoughts, when you're not thinking about what you're thinking about, if you get what I mean, when you chunter off, is when you let the negative thoughts come in. You start to think of the old story. Oh, yeah, but he hasn't fucking contacted me. I'll just go and get another tarot reading. A tarot reading is just for guidance. It's not going to change your life. Believe me, I spent 30 years caught up in fucking tarot readings and paid thousands of pounds for fucking psychic readings, okay? It's purely for guidance. What works is that your thoughts create your reality. So if you want him in your life, he's my fucking man. Okay, he is my goddamn husband and he contacts me every single day. He loves me and adores me. He worships the ground I fucking walk on. Okay, that's what you should be affirming. So, advice for you. Never give up. Nothing is over until you say it is. Because you create your reality, not your SP, not your parents, not the government, not anybody else. You create your reality. Everything is held in your reality by what you choose to believe in. Like people with black magic and curses, you could stand there cursing my fucking ass off till it's blue. It wouldn't work on me. Why? Because I don't believe in it. So it wouldn't work. Everything is held in place by what you are believing in and assuming about your person and the story you're telling yourself. So if you're not seeing anything happen, all a psychic reading does is pick up on the energies. So if you are in a negative energy, I can't get these cards back and I don't want to knock the camera. Then you're going to see a mixed reading come out. I have to leave that one on the floor. I can't, it's too far away. Right, so Goddess of Light and Love, what advice do you have for Goddess of Light and Love? Okay, so the magician, straight off the bat, you are the powerful magician. You are the creator of your reality. It's not up to your SP. Okay, like I say, I do lots of mentoring where the SP is saying, fuck off, drop dead. I don't want to know about you anymore. Funny how when they go on their mental diet, affirming that their person is in their life, their person is head over heels in love with them. Why? Because everyone is you pushed out. Okay, your future, your new beginnings, the Ace of Wands is in your hands. This is your magic wand. You are the magician. Your thoughts are your magic wand. So start creating what you do want. Okay, the reason it doesn't work for people, or they think it doesn't work for them, is because they make it hard work. They become impatient. They are still coming from a place of lack, noticing that their person is not there. Desperation, neediness, they don't have their own self-concept. So many things I go through in the personal mentoring, okay, but I've tried to put as much as I can in the Get Them Back playlist for those who can't afford personal mentoring. So you are the powerful creator of your reality. Nobody has free will in your conscious reality, okay? I've changed a lot of people in my reality to start treating me nicer and not being a complete dick. It is in your hands. Okay, so you still got some work to do, my lovely. In other words, you've still got some work to do. If you're still passionate about him, then he is still passionate about you, because you are keeping the connection there with your energies. If you don't want him in your life and you want to give up on it, then withdraw your energies. It's that simple. It is entirely up to you, my lovely. You are the one choosing to keep him in your reality. So it's your choice. Either affirm that he's already with you and know it's a done deal. Okay? It's like I said to my Facebook group the other day, you know, sometimes I doubt what I want. I know that it's mine, but sometimes I doubt it because I become impatient. But when I think back to big things in my life, you know, when I turned 17, well, when I was 16 and was coming up to 17, I knew that I wanted to pass my driving test. There was no way on this earth that I was never going to drive a car. I was driving a car come hell or high water. And when I turned 17, I took driving lessons and I knew that I was going to pass my test. And I did first time because I goddamn knew I was going to pass my fucking test because I desired it and wanted it. I knew it would happen. Lots of other things. That's just a quick example. I could be here all week. Okay. This house that I manifested, I've got a video in the Get Them Back playlist. Everything is your choice. It is not your SP's choice. So stop getting caught up. All of you, again, this is not aimed at you, goddess of light, love and light, okay? Do not play a victim in your own reality. You are the creators of your reality. Like I say, current circumstances are being held in place by your negative opposing thoughts of what you do want. You are coming from a place of desperation. No, they should be grateful that you are choosing to have them in your life. You are the asset. They are the bonus if they are with you. They do not have free will in your reality because everybody is already turning up the way you are assuming and thinking them to be. It's like if I thought my husband was a lazy bastard who was a womanizer and cheats on me, then that is how he's going to be. If I tell myself he loves me, adores me, spoils me absolutely rotten, cooks my dinner, helps me around the house, which he does because that's what I tell myself. He never used to be like that. But when I found out that everyone is me pushed out 4 years ago, I changed him. And he thinks it's his idea. Listen to other channels where people have been manifesting a person in their lives and they interview their person and say, what were you thinking when I was manifesting you? Well, I just knew that I loved you. I had to be with you. Yeah, because that's all they're thinking. You're not manipulating anybody. They are already turning up how you think they are. That is the spiritual law. We are all, we are not the God. We are gods. In the Bible, it says we are all gods. You are God of your reality. Your thoughts are continuously creating your reality. I used to have a terrible concept about money and relationships. Fuck me. I'm 54 and I used to have a horrendous outlook on love and marriage, always playing the victim. And when I changed my thoughts, my life completely changed. I have an amazing house. I've got my own business. I've got my YouTube channel. I've got perfect marriage how I want it to be. Okay. Everything, even COVID-19, okay, has not affected my life because I have not pampered to it. I've not been caught up in it. I haven't thought negatively about it. You can have, be and do whatever you want. But if you want to play a victim in your own movie or an extra in everybody else's, then you are just going to live a life. When you put yourself on your pedestal, know that you are the powerful creator of your life. You can have the life of your dreams. That's why I do personal mentoring, to help people who can't get out of their negative rut. And when they do, and they change their lives, wow, their lives totally change and they are happy with the person they want. It is totally doable. You are the only one that's stopping it from happening. It is your life. It is up to you. Do you want to just live a life, or do you want to live the perfect life that you want? We're only here once. This is not a dress rehearsal. Next. Okay. Spiritual awakening. What is the purpose of this separation with Sag? Stop. Talking to myself here, aren't I? Okay. What is the purpose of this separation with Sag? Probably to work on yourself, my lovely. Okay. Did you finish it with him? Did you finish Spiritual Awakening? Did you finish the relationship? Or did he? He walked away first. Okay. So you are hoping that he will come back and offer you something more solid. Or you hoped at the time that he would offer you something more solid. But now you're just waiting. But look at the hangman. Okay, he's not bound by his hands. He can reach up and untie his feet. He's only bound by his feet. So it is your choice. Are you getting caught up in your emotions? Okay, what meaning are you giving to this? Okay, like I've just said, it doesn't matter what they are doing. What story are you telling yourself about him? And affirm what you do want him to be doing. Contacting you every day, telling you that he loves you, adores you, respects you, values you. He can't live without you. You're the only woman for him. He needs you. He desires you. He wants you. He only has eyes for you. You know, he can't think about anybody else. So it depends what you are putting into this. Okay, if you love him and you want him, then you have to let go of any resentment, anger, frustration, the old story. But you have to have your self-concept as well. Because even if he does come back and you are still caught up in your own old story about yourself or whatever went wrong before, it will happen again. So go to my Get Them Back playlist and listen to it and start bringing him back as the version of him that you want, my lovely. Hello, Susanna, my lovely. So it's not coming up with any feelings about him. Why? Because he is you pushed out. What feelings do you have about him? If you're thinking he's an asshole, then he's going to be an asshole. If you're thinking he's a womanizer, he's going to be a womanizer. If you tell yourself he worships the fucking ground you walk on, he'll worship the ground you walk on. Right, Rach. Any thoughts about your connection with Pisces? Ooh. Come to you in a minute, Sue. I thought you liked it where you were. Right, any advice regarding... let's not do those. Let's do these. Any advice for Rach regarding Pisces? Right, okay, you might be in no contact, Rach, as this is the being out in the cold. It might be that you're just cutting your nose off to spite your face. Yeah, and you're just sat there going, fuck my life. Okay, you're getting caught up in your emotions. So look again at what you are telling yourself every time you think about your person. It is not up to them. They do not have free will in your reality. Okay, so yeah, again, you are just listening to a load of tarot readings. Okay, I'll just get another tarot reading. I'll get another tarot reading. I'll get another tarot reading. Okay, you're not going to get anywhere if you keep doing that, because all you're doing is getting caught up in your emotions. So go to the Get Them Back playlist and start, well, first ask yourself why you want him in your life and what for. Don't think about how it's going to happen and when. We don't control that. Okay, and you can get him back in your life if you want him. But at the moment, the advice for you is, yes, you're feeling left out in the cold, but you're focusing on that. Why isn't he contacting me? What's going on? Or why is he being a bit hot and cold towards me if you are in contact? You're getting caught up in your emotions. And you're just like, oh, I'll just watch another tarot reading, and I'll get another tarot reading, and this one might tell me something I want to hear, and that one, oh, fuck, I didn't like that one, okay? No, a tarot reading will not change your life. Why do I still do tarot readings? For those who do not believe that your thoughts create and that you can have your person, and people who think that a tarot reading is going to change their lives. It's not. That is one thing I can guarantee. So, Sue, advice for Sue regarding house. Whoops. Advice for Sue regarding house. Okay. When I turned that over, I heard being a bit childish. It's like a knee-jerk reaction. I don't feel you really want to move, but you are feeling that you have to, put it that way. So it's a little bit of a, unless your daughter's told you, why don't you move, as this is a Page of Cups, children. This can be a new opportunity. It's something new that you've seen, but I feel it's one of your children. My daughter thinks it will be a new start. Exactly. No, Sue. No, no, no. It's not what you want in your heart. Don't do it. This is her telling you, oh, but this would be good for you. If you feel it's the right thing for you to do, then do it. But it's coming from her again. How many times, Sue, do I tell you, you create your reality, not your kids? You would just find it hard work. You would not enjoy it. Okay? You would get there and you'd think, why the fuck did I do this? I didn't want to do this. It's too much like hard work. It's your choice. It's your life. Right. Somebody else said about GA Peach. All right, Sue, you've sent more. Do you want a bigger reading, Sue? Or has that been clear enough? Because I can refund you some of that. You're okay with that, yeah? Let me just pull out some angel. Let me just pull out some more for you, Sue. Not about the house, because I feel that's you're just being forced to do that and you don't want that in your heart. So let me just pull out an energy reading for you, as you've donated a lot. So can I have a current energy update on Sue, please? Okay, there's a new cycle and a new chapter coming in for you. I've told you he's coming back, because I did a your last reading said he's coming back. Okay, so he's coming back. Just stop doubting it. Stop doubting it, okay? There's a new cycle coming in for you. Hang on, I got itchy eyeballs. Okay. Okay, yeah, you still have to fight off those demons, okay? Fight off your daughters. Fight off all the other people who are fucking interfering here, okay? So your thoughts create. Nobody else's. Okay, yeah, you know, your manifestations are working. They're just in the pipeline. Look, she's made her potions up. She's just got to wait for them to be ready. Okay, so you just have to be patient. All your positive thoughts are working. Remember, the current 3D is just your previous thoughts. There has to be that time lag. So stop thinking that he's not coming. He is, if you keep affirming and don't take the current circumstances as done and dusted. Fucking move house. I'll give her a fucking move house. Yeah, you know, you've got to stop focusing on her. And they're also saying he will walk away from her. Okay, so keep manifesting. She is there manifesting. Okay, she's got her little potions and her magic. She's doing this magic for this more secure future. So keep doing it. That is the spiritual law. Your thoughts are constantly creating. Follow your intuition and don't let your fears and your insecurities hold you back. Let me just carry on with you for a minute. Archangel Michael. Okay, a favorable outcome. You will get what you want. I know you will. If I can believe in you, then you believe in yourself. You've got to detach from the situation with your fear and your doubts, not detaching from him, detaching from the fear and the doubt that you're putting onto this. Okay, stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Okay, it's time to release negativity. Stop listening to everybody else and stop doubting what your heart is telling you. You know he is the only person for you. Stop doubting it, my lovely. Okay, resilience. You are stronger than you think. So be resilient, okay? Be resilient. Stop doubting and trust. Trust. I just want to do... Oh, they want me to pull one of these. What's this? Okay, well, it says autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together. You reap wonderful harvest abundance. I don't feel it. It's not going to be autumn. It's not going to be autumn at all. I just think sometimes this card comes out where, like, the fairy is there. She's believing. She's having her wish granted. Okay, so ignore these. There's no way it's going to be that long. Okay. Right. Okay, for him, he has her around him. Okay, look at the ugly bitch. Okay, he's got her around him. But he will do something creative here, okay? In his head, he wants a new start, a new beginning. Okay, the Queen of Swords, he just thinks that you're snubbing him at the moment. He'll get over it. It will make him realise how much he's missing you, that's all, because he's not having his cake and eating it anymore, okay? If you've blocked him, then he's like, oh, well, you know, I'll just have to be with her. But things are going to change. I know they are. I know they are going to change. So you have to just keep believing in that. Okay, just don't get caught up in your negative thoughts here or in your emotions, and stop listening to your fucking daughter. You're letting her rule your life, and she has done for God knows how long. You listen to her, God knows what, okay? Stop it. Just stay optimistic. You're close. A favourable outcome. Okay, keep believing here. Right, what time have we got here? 21. You're welcome, my lovely. Just give yourself more credit, Sue. And stop reacting to the current 3D. You're taking, again, 2 steps forward and 6 steps back. Oh, that was nice. I needed that. Okay. Lost Firefly. Is there a new job coming up for you in 2021? And welcome, my lovely, as well. Sorry. Lost Firefly. News about a job. Anything coming up for Firefly in 2021 regarding a job? Okay, you're feeling a bit despondent at the moment, a bit fed up. You may feel that opportunities are passing you by. You're not seeming to get anywhere. You may be fed up in your current job. You might be getting caught up in your emotions. Okay, so let me clarify that one a bit more, because it can be several things. The spirit is sort of saying, what is it you want? What kind of work are you looking for? You know, believe in yourself. Okay, yeah, go forward, you know, knowing that, you know, what is it you want? What job do you want? You know, when I was manifesting a job a couple of years ago, you know, I pictured what I would be wearing. I couldn't picture where it was, but I pictured what I was wearing, what type of role I wanted, okay, what position I wanted. I wanted a manager's position. I wanted a certain amount of pay. I wanted a certain amount of hours. I wanted it to be within so many miles from my work, my home, okay, free parking. And I pictured and really felt like I had that job. I would picture myself going to this perfect job that I'd created in my mind, because your thoughts create. What do you want? Not what you think you can have or what you think you deserve. No, what do you want? You can have, be, and do anything. So that's what they're saying. You know, really, what is it you want to be doing here? And then go forward and create it in your mind. And then it will just show up. The perfect job will show up for you. You might have a place, you might go past a certain place and think, oh, I'd love to work in that place. Okay, then see yourself going to work there every day. Your thoughts create. You can have, be, and do anything you want in this life. So that's what it's saying. You're fed up in your current position. Fuck my life. Okay, so be grounded. What is it you actually want? You sat here sort of thinking, what do I want? Okay, and go out and get it. Start creating this, pentacles, your future, your material. Okay, turning your back on things that aren't serving you in order for a brighter future. So if you want a job, if this was me, and you're passionate about something, you're saying you're passionate about something, see yourself already in it. I do that all the time with my business and that, business is booming. I make hundreds of pounds a day. My clients are always happy with the service I provide for them. Money constantly comes into my bank account. I am wealthy, abundant, financially secure, always provided for at all times. I have thousands of pounds in my bank account. And keep telling yourself that, and it will happen. It's only our doubts that stop us having what we want. So if you're passionate about something, then go for it. It is only you doubting and thinking you're not good enough. You know what? I go around every day telling myself I'm a goddess queen. I am a goddess queen. I love that I am treated like a goddess queen. I am loved, adored, highly respected, valued, appreciated. Everybody treats me so nicely. Everybody spoils me. And people do. Because everyone is me pushed out. If I'm going around telling myself I'm a fucking goddess queen, then everybody treats me like one. That's how I got my perfect job. And then that's, even when I lost that job because of redundancies, I didn't go into a meltdown. I just was telling myself, you know what? I am rich, I'm wealthy, abundant, financially secure. I'm always provided for at all times. Money constantly flows into my bank account. I have more than enough money. And my YouTube channel and my personal mentoring and my readings took off. So if I'd have gone into a meltdown and was like, fuck my life, I've lost my job, I'm going to lose my house, I'm going to lose my car, I'm going to lose this, then I would have. Because that was what I would have been thinking. Okay, so don't get caught up in your negative thinking. Okay. Jo Beth, will your relationship get any better with your mother? It's not been good now. It has not been good nowadays. Okay. Advice for Jo Beth regarding her mother. That was way too many again. But the one that did go face up was getting caught up in your emotions here. Yeah, so your swords are your mental energy. So again, you're pinning yourself down with your negative thoughts. So why is she being funny? Why is she being a moody mare? Why? What have I done? Why is this? What if that? No, everybody is you pushed out. So what story are you telling yourself that is not what you want to be seeing? You know what? My mother, she just is so nice to me. She's so caring. She loves me. She adores me. She's so friendly. She is, spoils me absolutely rotten. All the things you do want to be seen. She's chatty. She rings me every single day. Okay, what do you want to be seen instead of not what you don't? Because you're getting caught up in your emotions and you're just pinning yourself down with your negative, opposing thoughts of what you do want to be seeing. Okay, and then justice will be done. Justice will be done if you can change your thoughts. In this justice card, there's nobody there. So if you're not showing up for yourself, then your mother's not going to show up for you. Everyone is you pushed out. And I have changed, like I say, lots of people in my life who are turning up and treating me like shit, that I have changed in my mind and stopped thinking that they are treating me like shit and thinking about how I do want them to treat me, and they change. They have to, because everyone is you pushed out. But you have to persist in it, because they're not going to change overnight. So it's no good you saying for the rest of the evening or the rest of the day or whatever, oh, my mother, she's so nice. She loves hearing from me. She contacts me all the time. She, you know, so friendly, loving, caring, spoils me absolutely rotten, so on board with me. She supports everything I do. She respects me, values me, appreciates me and all that. And then the minute she doesn't contact you or says something and you're like, fucking bitch, she's done so-and-so. Okay, it won't work like that. You've got to keep pushing through and affirming what you do want to be seeing. And then she has to change. Okay, SC and CM. SC, are you on here so I can do your reading? Right, SC. What is going on between SC and CM? Let's change cards. Okay, let me just pull one of these, my lovely. Okay, so SC regarding CM. In his current energies, he is doing a lot of thinking. Okay, but he's getting wiser. In his feelings, he wants to offer you this cup of love. It may be a small offer at first, as it is on the page. So there could be finances and career in the mix somewhere in your connection. But stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring you the romance you seek. As I've been saying all the way through this, your thoughts create. Positive thoughts, he loves me, he is my man, or whatever, okay? Everything I've been saying. So it is your choice, it is your decision to think about what you want from him so that he can come forward and give you what you want, offer you something more secure. So affirming, he's my man. Okay, he's my husband. He's my man. He's so my man. He loves it. He's my man. He's head over heels in love with me. He is all I think about. I'm all he thinks about. All he loves, wants, needs and desires. He is besotted with me, can't get enough of me. He only has eyes for me and sees only me. He is so romantic, sensual, kind, caring, loving, loyal, faithful to me. He spoils me so much. He is always contacting me. Okay? What you want to be seeing and not what you don't. So, positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance you seek. If you want him to come forward, then you have to think what you want from him, why you want him in your life. The universe will do the how it comes to you and when it comes to you. Okay, but it is your decision to take control of those reins. So for him, he is thinking about you, okay, seriously thinking about you, and wants to offer you something here. But it might just be something small at first. Well, we don't want small. So positive thinking. Worship's the ground you walk on. Blah de blah de blah blah. Okay, Yasmin, have you posted a question on here? I haven't been able to look at them when I've been looking down at the reading. If you post a question, I'll do you. And there was somebody else Spirit wanted me to come to. Jolene, will Joe and I be together soon? I've been practicing your playlist and affirmations. I would like to know if it's working. If you're questioning, you're doubting. Put it that way, okay? That will be a resistance that will cause a resistance, a time lag. Okay, so don't question. You should just, if you're living in the end, you know it's a done deal, you know it's working because he's yours. Okay, so when I do personal mentoring, I tell my clients not to have tarot readings. Okay, I will do an energy reading on them, but I won't do a tarot reading between them and their person because your person is you pushed out. So you have to keep manifesting. Tooth Fairy, it didn't come up with whether he misses you or not. He's certainly thinking about you. So yes, I assume he misses you. Tell yourself he misses you. He misses me. He is desperate to contact me. I'm all he thinks about. I'm all he sees. I'm all he wants. He's only got eyes for me. I'm the only person he wants, needs and desires. Go to my Get Them Back playlist. That's what it's there for, to help people get people back in their life. So let's get an energy update for you, my lovely. Advice for Jolene regarding Joe. Okay. This card in this deck comes out for me if there's a third party. So if he's with somebody else, or even if he's not, if you're thinking about a third party, so if he's with somebody else and you're focusing on the third party, pack it in. Okay, don't give them any energy or they will continue to stay in your reality. If you are thinking, oh, he's not with me, has he got somebody else, then you will manifest a third party. So don't do it, okay? No, we don't want small. We want him there, big. Right, okay. So advice. Yeah, again, you are noticing, you're still coming from a place of lack. Are we there yet? I've been doing my affirmations. Is he coming? Is this working? It's always working. Your thoughts are always creating. That's why you have to watch them. So if you're throwing a few positive affirmations at it, but then you're drifting off thinking about, is he with somebody else? Or if he is with somebody else and you're waiting and you're noticing he's not with you, it won't, it will work, but you're causing a time lag. And you've got to have your own self-concept as well. So there's videos in my Get Them Back playlist about self-concept. You've got to know you're good enough. Of course I'm good enough. Of course I'm worthy. He loves me. He's besotted with me. Okay, every time you think about him, it should be what you want to be seeing. The version of you and the version of him in your perfect relationship. So the Two of Cups, you can have this Two of Cups, but you're still looking at tarot readings. You're still asking for help and advice. Okay, but nobody is inside your mind other than yourself. You're an adult, so watch what you're thinking. It is hard to stop that negative chatter and going over the old story. But believe me, it does get easier. I've been doing this for so long now that I know every thought I have. And as soon as a negative thought tries to creep in and sabotage what I want, I slap the fucker down. Okay, no, that's not how it is. Everything is working in my favor. I am a master manifester. I am the powerful creator of my life. I am a woman who has it all and everything I want. Okay, so stop listening to God knows how many tarot readings, because they're not going to change your life for you. You can have your Two of Cups, but you have to stop sitting there noticing a time lag. He's not here yet. He's not this, he's not that. Okay, because you're pressing the pause button. And especially if there is either he's already with somebody else and you know he is, or else you're thinking, what if he's got somebody else? Well, you will manifest a third party. You can unmanifest them again, but we don't want to have to go down that route. So watch your thoughts. Your affirmations are your new thoughts. It's not a technique. You are constantly thinking all day long anyway. So stop thinking about things you don't want and the worst case scenario and the shitty story you're all telling yourselves that your person doesn't love you and they don't want to be with you and what are they thinking and what are they feeling, and start creating in your mind how they would be treating you if you were together. Not the old version of them that treated you like shit because they're not with you anymore, but the new version of them that is worshipping the ground you're walking on, loves you, adores you, only has eyes for you, sees only you, is 100% totally committed, devoted, faithful and loyal to only you. Okay, and all the things you do want to be seeing, constantly rings you every day, loves hearing your voice, can't live without you, can't function without you in their lives, and they are grateful that you chose them to be in your life. And take them off your pedestal because you're giving your power away. Okay. Janet B. Will Manuel reach out to me? Okay, can we clarify this? Not at the moment, because he's a bit caught up in himself. He's feeling a bit anxious, a bit battered and bruised here, thinking about what he wants, but there are changes coming in, so you just need to be strong. He's trying to be strong. He might be feeling nervous about contacting you, okay, especially if you've been in no contact for some time. He might be wondering if you've moved on, how you'll react, so he's a little bit nervous, but there are changes coming where he is being guided to try and be strong. So, you know, again, keep affirming instead of noticing that he's not contacting you, affirming, you know, he contacts me all the time. He is desperate to tell me how much he loves me, how he can't live without me and wants only me, and everything I've been saying throughout this video, okay? The Judgment card talks of rebirths, reconciliations, but it also talks about judging things. So if you're judging yourself, thinking I'm not good enough, he doesn't want to be with me, I'm not pretty enough, I'm too big, I'm too little, or whatever, okay, or that he, or you're judging him, he thinks this, he thinks that, I'm assuming he thinks this, or whatever, okay, that's going to keep him away from you. No, he is my man. Okay, Manuel is my man. He is so my man. He's my husband. He is head over heels in love with me. He only has eyes for me. I'm all he sees. He loves me, adores me, values me, respects me, appreciates me, okay? Instead of all the crap about he doesn't want to be with me or I'm not good enough. Because that's not going to make him come towards you. Okay. Travel bugs. Your name is Wendy. I have had a Gemini friend come back into my life. Can you see things developing further, or will we always just be friends? Like I've said throughout this video, it is up to you. Do you want him in your life or her in your life? Do you want them in your life? It is up to you. You create your reality. So let's look at let's go with these. Okay, so what advice do you have for Wendy regarding Gemini? Okay, you feel this strong connection with them. Okay, you could be happy and contented with them. You know, if you're going to say, oh, will we just be friends? You'll just be friends because your thoughts create. So if you want this to go further, then you have to start creating the things that you do want. It is up to you, not them. Nobody has free will in your conscious reality, in your conscious awareness, because they're already showing up on the assumption and the opinions and the thoughts and beliefs you have about them. You know, I feel that he, you know, well, your Gemini does want to offer you this love. Okay, they're interested. That's why they've turned back up again. Let's have a romance angel. Yeah, the spirit have brought him back into your life. So, you know, you deserve love. So stop putting up, you know, thinking, oh, is he going to hurt me? Is he going to go again? Because he will, or they will. Okay, so start focusing on if you want. Think about, does it feel natural for you to be with this person? Can you see this person as the one you want to be with? Why do you want him in your life? What would you want him in your life for? If you are telling yourself, yes, I can see myself with him, he is the person I want to settle down with and be with, then start affirming all the things I've been saying. You know, he's your man. He worships the ground you walk on. He loves you, okay? He wants to be with you. Instead of thinking, oh, is he going to go again? Is he going to hurt me? Or I'm not sure what he wants from me. Does he like me? Does he have feelings for me? No, everyone is you pushed out. He's been brought back in your life for a reason. Perhaps you were thinking about him a while back, and that's why he's come back in. I quite often think about people and then suddenly they appear within a week or two, or a day or two, or a month or two. Okay, because everyone is you pushed out. If you're thinking about somebody, they create. Come back. It may be that he has been manifesting you and you bumped into him, and that's how you got suddenly aware of him again. Okay, so he's here for a reason. So it is up to you whether you want to keep him in your reality or not. It is not up to them. Okay. Andrea, if you want your... No, I can answer it, I suppose, without a name. Okay. It's not coming out with how he feels about you. I can only bring through what Spirit is giving me. But something's going to be revealed here to do with the past, that is either people interfering, or you, or he or you are going to find out something you don't like. So there's something from the past that is going to be revealed here, that you're not going to like it, or he doesn't like it. So Spirit isn't bringing me through how he feels about you. They're just telling me about something that's coming up between you here. So it's going to be sort of left wondering at the moment, I'm afraid. Samreen, what is... sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. What's the future of your connection with... Oops. Shashnak? What's the future of the connection with Shashnak? Samreen wants to know what's the connection future with Shashnak. Okay, not much of one at the current time, okay, because we've got a stalemate situation here. Nothing seems to be moving. We do have the Lovers, so the connection is still there, but there are annoyances. It could be other people interfering. It could be just your own low negative thoughts, okay, your low vibration of energy that you're giving into this. So not a lot coming out about the future. It's just telling me at the moment it is this stalemate situation because of either other people interfering, or you are having negative thoughts, or he's having negative thoughts, but he's you pushed out. The connection is there, okay, but feeling a little bit fed up. So you need to look at the story you're telling yourself as well. You know, it's not to say that things won't change, but not at the moment. It's a bit of a stalemate situation with you. There you go then, Wendy. Travel Bugs Australia. So look at why you want, you know, do you want him in your life? Can you see him being with you? And if you can, then don't let your insecurities, doubts or fears hold you back. Just keep affirming what you do want to be seeing. Karen, what are Capricorn's current feelings and thoughts towards me? He's my twin flame runner. Oh, stop labeling things. Twin flame. If you label as twin flames soulmates, you're going to fuck yourself up. So stop labeling. Okay? Everything is just held in your reality by what you believe in. If you want to believe in twin flames, you're going to fuck yourself up, because I have so many people with personal mentoring who's like, no, I'm a twin flame. I've been told he's a twin flame. That's what I believe. And when I say to them, just affirm what you want, suddenly they get their person back. Okay? Whereas psychics or whatever have said, you've got to wait years because they've got to go on their path and you've got to go on your path. Bollocks. If you want to believe in it, it will just fuck you over. You'll just cause a time lag. So if you know he's yours in your heart, you can have him. We don't want to wait years. Okay? It doesn't matter what the current circumstances are. It doesn't matter if he ghosted you a year ago, 6 years ago, 20 years ago. Look at Wendy, Travel Bugs Australia. Just bumped into her person after 11 years apart. We don't want to wait that long though. Okay? So let's look at advice for you regarding this. What advice for Karen regarding her SP? Yeah, your future is in your hands. The Ace of Wands, new starts, new beginnings. It's your magic wand. It is your hands. It is up to you. Do you want him? Why do you want him? Believe that he is already yours. He's my man. Okay, everything I've just said throughout the video. And then we can, you can get him back. Okay, your thoughts create. That's why the Get Them Back playlist is there. People get people back in their lives. Like I say, success story number 8, had a reading from me. I told her a person loves her. Okay, no, he's never told me he loves me. A week later, you told me he loved me. He's having a baby with somebody else. I said, I don't give a crap. If you want him, change your thoughts. 4 weeks later, I changed my thoughts. He's now back with me. He's telling me he loves me. He's besotted with me. He only has eyes for me. He wants only me. Everything that she'd been affirming. Your thoughts create. So if you want him in your life, you can get him. It's up to you, not up to him. Okay, yeah, if you do that, it doesn't matter what time's gone past, how many years, he will come back to you. He has to. Everyone is you pushed out. Your thoughts create your reality. The only thing stopping you from being together is 2 things. One, that you are not believing that it could ever happen. Okay. Or even if you don't believe and you're affirming, it still will happen. But if in your heart you know he's not the one for you, okay, then it won't happen. But you can get him back. I do it all the time with my clients. That's why I do personal mentoring. That is why I have success stories. That is why the Get Them Back playlist is there as well. So if you want him to come back, doesn't matter how much time has gone past, you can get him back. I think one of my earlier success stories, I think there'd been 14 years and he was married to somebody else and she got him back. Yeah, so you just have to conjure him back in, my lovely. He doesn't have free will in your reality anyway. Like I say, even on other people's channels who are, you know, manifesting somebody back and they've got that person, they have an interview with them and they're saying, so when I was manifesting you, what were you thinking? And they were saying, I just knew that I loved you. I had to be with you. I only had eyes for you. So what is it you want him to be coming back saying to you? But don't get caught up in the timings. You just think about what you want from him and why you want him in your life and feel as if he's already in your life. And you have to have your own self-concept as well. And I've got a video in the Get Them Back playlist. And then he has to show up. But don't keep thinking, well, how is he going to show up? When's he going to show up? Because that's for the universe to bring him back to you. If you desire him, he desires you. Because you're attaching your energy to him. He's only not yours when you decide you don't want him anymore. Not when he decides he doesn't want you. So if you keep saying, oh, but he ghosted me, I've unfollowed him, I'm doing this, you're going to keep watching his social media and you're going to keep reacting to the current 3D, which is just your past playing out, then you're just pressing the pause button. So if you want him back in your life, go to the Get Them Back playlist. Okay, Robbie Allen, that name rings a bell. That's why it rings a bell, because you have had personal mentoring but haven't heard from you since August. So you're obviously not been on your strict mental diet, my lovely. So Robbie, what is your question? SB, I've already done your reading, my lovely. If you paid, I think. Might not be that. Somebody had a reading that was where was it? Who was the one that we didn't have a name for? SC and CM. No, that was, sorry. Okay, Robbie. Miss Robbie, yes, ma'am. Okay, what are my SP's current feelings, current situation? I've got to send my question in paper. Okay, so Robbie, you've had personal mentoring. You haven't been in touch with me for any follow-up, so you're obviously not on your strict mental diet. If you are still questioning what's his current feelings and the current situation, you're not seeing any movement, okay? I will tell you that now. There was no point you having mentoring, my lovely, if you are not following the advice. There is no other way. A tarot reading will not change your life. Period. So, and that's why you're not seeing what you want. you had the mentoring in August. You should be having things that you want by now. So you've still been in your doubts, fears, insecurities, not believing, not being on your strict mental diet. So therefore you're seeing no progress. And the cards are going to tell you exactly the same. So what's going on in his current energies? What are Robbie's current, SP's current energies in the connection? Remember, he is you pushed out. He doesn't have free will in your reality. Everyone in your reality that you know is there based on your opinion, your assumption, and your thoughts and beliefs about them. If you think he's an arse and he is ignoring you, he's going to be an arse and he's going to ignore you. If you think he's a womanizer, he's going to be a womanizer. If you think he's a drunk, he's going to keep being a drunk. Okay, so what are you telling yourself about him still? Because you've still got something in the way here. If you need an extra mentoring session, then book one, my lovely. Okay, he still is being like this gremlin. In his current energies, he's got fears, he's got doubts, he's got insecurities. There may be negative people around him as well, okay? But he is you pushed out. So he's reflecting back to you all your fears, doubts, and insecurities. Yeah, very much in a low vibrational energy because you're still coming from a place of desperation, neediness, noticing a lack of him. Okay, so that's the energy you're sending out. You're not going to see any changes if you are not living in the end of the wish fulfilled, that he's already with you. He is your man. He is so your man. He is my husband. He is head over heels in love with me. Every time you think about him, you should be spouting off all your positive affirmations and not all the negative old story shit that you don't want to keep seeing. Because that's what you're going to keep experiencing over and over again. They have no free will. You are giving him free will. You are giving your power away. There is no sidestepping it. There is no sweeping it under the carpet. There is no, I can't be bothered to think positively about this. It's more comfortable to think of the old crap and react to the current 3D. It won't work. Yeah, so he is still worrying. He might still be in a controlling situation if he's with somebody else. Okay, but he's not happy. Okay, are you in communication with him or not? It was definitely my fault. I was wishy-washy about him for around 4 months. Yeah, so you're getting this reflected back to you. You know, he's wondering what you're doing. He wants to talk or whatever if you're in no communication. Okay, so let go of control issues. Like I've said, you don't control the how is it going to happen and when. You just remain faithful to what you want. Your thoughts are not, your affirmations are not a technique. They are your thoughts. So if you're telling yourself all the old crap and seeing him as the current version of him or the old version of him, he's not going to change. And you have to have your self-concept. I am a goddess queen. I am a boss ass bitch. I am whatever I want to be, okay? I am the queen, princess. Everybody respects me, values me, loves me, adores me, appreciates me. He loves me, adores me, appreciates me. Okay? If you've gone into no contact again, like you've just said, you know, he constantly calls me all the time. Stop looking at your phone going, he hasn't called me, because you've just affirmed he hasn't called you. Okay? Everything you think, you create. So let's look at advice for you. So in his world, he is caught up in a load of negative shit. Here. Here. Wondering what you're doing. So stop trying to control it. Okay, let the situation unfold naturally by knowing what you want and why you want him in your life, and feeling as if it's a done deal, it's already happened, and the universe will bring you the how it happens and the when it happens. So let's look at advice for you. Okay, so keep conjuring him back in. You are the powerful creator of your reality. She is a magician. She is conjuring up her reality. Okay, your future, new start, new beginning is in your hands. You are the magic wand. Because you're the only one inside your head creating your thoughts. He's not inside your head creating your thoughts for you. You are. You're the one thinking about him 24/7. So what thoughts do you still have that are causing a time lag for him being with you? And what role are you still giving him to play in your movie? Well, if you were on your strict mental diet, you wouldn't be having a reading, because that shows you're still questioning and doubting and still looking for something outside of you to change your life. Your outside world is a mirror of your inner world. So if your outside world is not going as you want it to, you have to go within and look at what you're telling yourself. It is that simple. Every time you think about him, there should be no ifs, whys, buts, maybes, hows and whens. It should be, he is my man. He is so my man. He is head over heels in love with me. He worships the ground I walk on. He's besotted with me. He can't get enough of me. He loves me, adores me, values me, respects me. He contacts me every single day. When he sees it's me on the phone, he is so happy and excited, blah, 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 blah. And remember, when you are creating your what you do want to be seen, there has to be, the current 3D is your past. It's all your old past thoughts still playing out. So when you're creating and affirming what you do want to be seen, you have to be patient while the current 3D catches up with that. There is that time lag. If you wanted to be a doctor or a nurse, you wouldn't just decide, oh, I want to be a doctor and nurse, and walk into a hospital and say, oh, I'm a nurse. Well, where's your qualifications? Oh, I didn't bother going to medical school for 3 or 5 years. Sorry. I just decided today I wanted to be a nurse. Well, get the fuck out of here then, because you ain't operating on anybody. Okay, so you have to keep affirming so that it becomes your reality. Persist, persist, persist. You can't throw a couple of positive thoughts at it and then when you're driving or at work or peeling potatoes or washing up, in your mind you've gone off into autopilot and you're thinking, oh, but he never contacts me, I wonder what he's doing. Oh, if only he hadn't done this, and if only he'd do that. And no, it won't work, because you're going back into the old story. So you have to stay on your strict mental diet. Strict mental diet, okay? Can you just pass me that card on the floor, please? Oh, it was too far away for me to get. Thank you. Oh. Okay, so advice for Robbie. Okay, then you will see a new chapter come in, my sweetheart. So carry on dreaming about what you want. Look at him. He's sat there. He's got his feet up on the table. He's got his coffee or his tea, and he's thinking about all the beautiful things he wants in his life. Even if you just tell yourself, you know what, everything is happening how it should, so I get what I want. Okay, everything always works out in my favor. I am a woman who has it all and everything I want. My life is perfect for me to enjoy and experience no matter what. Okay, everything is good. Everything is fine. Just keep focusing on what you want, your wish fulfilled. Oh yes, tough love, bitch. That's what I do. I am the bitch. Because I know it works. I don't want anybody not having what they want, because you can all have your perfect relationships and the loves of your life. You are the only one stopping you from having that. So I do come across, you know, my clients quite often email me and say, I so needed a kick up the ass. I knew you'd give it to me. But it gets them on track. They get their person, and that's all I want. I even affirm in my affirmations that all my clients are success stories. Okay, so embrace the changes. Don't be scared. Okay, stop going back into the old. You know, sometimes my clients get their person back and they've been working so hard and get them back, and then they fall apart again because they start going back into their old way of thinking. They haven't built up their self-concept. Your self-concept should be 95% of your affirmations, and your SP should only be 5% of your affirmations, your thoughts. Okay, just every time you think about him, you change, you know, oh, he's so my man. He pops into your head. Oh, he's my man. He's so my man. Oh, he's head over heels in love with me. Okay. Pink flamingos. Yeah, so embrace the changes. The end of the old, beginning of the new. Okay, then you will have your victory and success. There you go, my lovely. Right, let's pull in some advice from Spirit. So, romance. Oh no, we've had a romance. Let's have an Archangel Michael. Advice for Robbie, please. Okay, you're guarded and protected. So don't feel insecure, okay? Have the courage and confidence. Let go of fear now. Stop fearing and doubting. Okay, it doesn't matter if you had to manifest his ass back into your reality 20 times. If you desire him, he's yours until you don't want him anymore. Okay, a personal issue reaches resolution. So keep on your mental diet. Okay, keep on your mental diet. Surrender to the divine. Like it said here, stop thinking, well, how's this going to happen? When's this going to happen? Just know it's going to happen. He's my man. That's all you have to say. Every time he pops into your head, okay, oh, Bob, oh, he's so my man. Oh my God, he is head over heels in love with me. As if you're talking to a friend. Hi, Robbie, how are you and Bob these days? Oh my God, we are truly, madly and deeply in love with each other. He is totally 100% committed, devoted, and in love with me. He is loyal, faithful. He worships the ground I walk on. He's besotted with me. Okay, he constantly is calling me every single day. He just, he bombards me with such loving messages. Okay, do it naturally. You're not doing your affirmations like you're reading a shopping list. Your thoughts are your affirmations. Every time you're thinking he's not here yet, you are affirming that. That is an affirmation. So he's not here yet. I wonder if he still loves me. He obviously doesn't love me because he hasn't been in touch. So he obviously doesn't love you because he hasn't been in touch. Okay, so you are affirming that. And that's why you're not seeing anything. So surrender to the divine. Okay, so pay attention. Notice the repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So if you see a car like his, or you hear his name, then instead of thinking, oh, he's not with me, say, I'm going to take that as a sign he's on his way back to me. Okay, a sign is what you make it. So every time you think, oh, he's not here, yes, he's with me. Okay, you see a sign, you see a car like his, oh my God, that's him driving back to me right now. Okay, every time you hear his name, yeah, he is so on his way back to me. Okay, then it has to happen. Okay, so get that balance in your mind and in your feelings, in your thoughts and in your feelings, okay? Feelings in your heart and your thoughts. Get that balance, my sweetheart. Know that he is your man, okay? Look at this, all the fruit on her head. It's not dead, moldy fruit. It is beautiful fruit that is ripe. It's what she's created, okay? Fruition. Bring your thoughts into that fruition where they can be. Fruitful thoughts of what you do want to be seeing and not what you don't. Okay, then you will see changes. Again, like that death card. Embrace the changes, my lovely. Yes. So, you know, even if you're saying he is so grateful that I chose him to be in my life, you're choosing him to be in your life. Okay? You are creating your reality. You are attaching your energies to him. It is your choice. It is your reality. He doesn't have free will in your reality. So take him off your pedestal. Have your self-concept. Focus on other things in your life. As I said in the mentoring, I've changed it a bit since you're mentoring, but and in my private Facebook group as well, is that when you are focusing on one person in this entire planet, you are going to fry the fucker up, okay? Because you are focusing your laser beam like a magnifying glass on that one person with all your energy. No, create in other areas of your life. I have lots of areas in my life that I am creating things in. Don't just focus on him, because you will burn yourself out as well. You will become disillusioned with it. So, you know, really just keep at it. Your thoughts create. So, you know, some people say, oh, I haven't manifested for a couple of days. Yes, you have, because you've still been thinking. They haven't been in a coma for a couple of days, okay, or drop dead. They are constantly thinking. So you have to watch your thoughts. You're not going to have 100% positive thoughts all the time. But if we have 60 odd thousand thoughts a day, I'd rather you were having 50,000 positive thoughts and 10,000 negative than the other way around, because those 50,000 are going to be the ones that win and create your future. So as soon as he pops into your head, oh my God, he's so my man. He is so head over heels in love with me. Everything is working out for me to enjoy and experience. Everything is happening in the perfect way for me to have. Okay? So keep doing it, because will be changes. There has to be, but you have to get that balance, and you have to stop trying to control and surrender to the divine, okay? And know that you are the creator here. So carry on creating. He is wondering what you're doing. So you haven't broken that connection with him. But he's in his energies, he's caught up in his negative. He probably feels guilty for ghosting you again. Okay, quite often when people come back into my clients' lives, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think you wanted me anymore. I felt embarrassed because I ghosted you. Okay, but they got them back. And they got the apology. If you're focusing on, I want an apology, I want this, you are still causing resistance. See in your head that he's already apologized. Oh, he came back, he apologized. We've moved on. I forgave him. We've moved on. We're so past that. Oh, he's totally committed and devoted to me, loyal to me, faithful to me. Okay? And what you do want to be seen, but you've got to keep persisting in that and feel it. So I hope that helps you, my lovely. If you do need extra mentoring, then go to my webpage and book a session. We can do it with Skype and FaceTime. And it does help a lot of people. A lot of my clients come back for extra mentoring. A kick up the ass, as they call it. Don't feel you're on your own with this. I'm here to help people get what they want. And yes, I do come across as tough love, but it's to make you realize that you can have what you want. You are the creator of your reality, not your SP. Yes, and don't look at social media either, unless you're okay and just see it as feedback. Okay, damn, that's still work I need to do. Okay, you always have a choice how you're going to respond and react to things. Are you going to respond and react to things as the old version of you and have a meltdown, or are you going to respond and react as the new version of you, going, that's fine, I'm the creator of my reality. Okay, blip, that's an old thought that popped up and bit me on the ass. I know that he's my man. Okay, you have to look at it as what you do want to be seeing and not what you don't. Okay, Christina, I've got your question next, my lovely. Right, I have been on here for 3 hours, so this is going to be the last reading, I'm afraid. I will be doing some more live, so make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon. I never know when I'm going to come on. It all depends when I've got time between my mentoring and readings, and obviously videos for the channels. I've got 2 channels, so I am a busy bunny. Limora, are you Lynn? We kept putting a shout out for somebody. I've got 2 people that haven't. Lena, there's a Lena. Desiree, I've done your reading. Yeah, regarding Chris, I've done that reading, my lovely. You'll have to go listen back. It wasn't that long ago, so go fast forward from the 2. One you paid for another. Oh, I haven't got another one come through. Hang on a minute. Oh yes, there is another one. Hang on, have you put your question in there? No. Okay, right. You are actually, hang on. 21:48. Let me go back into here a minute. Hang on a minute, let me go into my PayPal. Let me put these away. I'll probably have to do a code. Oh no, it's let me in. Yes, I've got your second payment. Okay. Right, yours actually came through before Christina's. So, Desiree, what's your question then regarding Fufu? What is the main blockage in this connection? Your thoughts will be the main blockage, my lovely. What story are you telling yourself? Every time you think about him, what are you thinking? What blocks are still in the way of Desiree and Chris? Yeah, you've got to take control of your thoughts, okay? The Chariot, taking control of the reins. It's your decision. It is your choice to be attaching your energies to Chris. So you have to think why you want him in your life. Is it an ego thing? Or is it because you can't, you tried moving on and you can't? You keep coming back to him because that's what you desire, who you desire. You see these dragons on all the Chariot cards. You've got either them pulling in separate directions, like here. Like here, they're two horses pulling in two directions, but you have to take control of the reins. You're the driver of this chariot. Are you going to let it just career all over the place, or are you going to take control of it? And then in other ones, we have them where they're coloured. You have a light one and a dark one, your positive thoughts and your negative thoughts. So you have to watch what your thoughts are. So the Chariot. What else? Right, okay. Now you've just put a block there. He loves his ex. Go and listen to success story number 8. Okay, her person got his ex pregnant. 4 weeks later, she stayed on her strict mental diet and he was worshipping the ground she walks on. It's in the Get Them Back playlist, success story number 8. If you want him back, you can have your person back. Stop telling yourself he loves his ex. No, he's my fucking man. He loves me. He is head over heels in me. He only has eyes for me. I'm all he sees. I'm all he wants, needs, and desires. I am the only woman that turns him on and satisfies him sexually. Okay, all the things that you do want to be, but stop focusing on the ex, or you're keeping that bitch burning brightly in your reality. Yeah, it's your choice. You're getting caught up in your emotions. Pack it in. Yes, I know it's hard. It's easy for me to say pack it in. Okay, so it is your choice. It is your decision. It is your choice. If you can't be asked to change the way you think about him or affirm what you do want to be seeing and want to dwell in all your negatives, then you're not going to see any results. If you can't be asked and think, you know what, fuck him, he can have his fucking ex because I'm moving on, then move on. It's your reality. You're the one creating it. It is your choice to attach your energies to him. Okay, so stop being on the defensive. Stop being like, yeah, I'm going to rip your head off. Okay, and stop feeling jealous about her. No, he worships the ground I fucking walk on. I am the goddess queen. I am the badass bitch. I am the queen of my reality. Everybody loves me and adores me and wants me and desires me. He finds me totally irresistible. Okay, and all the things you do want to be getting from him, then he has to comply. It's not going to happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. It usually takes a couple of weeks. Sometimes it is quicker. Depends how long you've been having negative thoughts for, because all those old negative thoughts have to play out. So get that balance in your mind and in your feelings. It is your choice. The Get Them Back playlist is there to help you. That is your block, my darling. Right, back to Christina. Does Paul regret us splitting up? Excuse me. Does Paul regret splitting up from Christina? Okay. Yes, and he is coming back. He's coming back. New start, offering you this love and wanting to commit to you here. I don't want him back. I'm just curious. Oh, well, move on to somebody new then. This could be somebody new. New start, new, move on. It's your choice. If he does come back, then tell him to piss off again then, if you don't want him back. If you do want him back, then he's there. Let's see what the romance angels say. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold. Soulmate. So do you want him or not? If he comes back, which I feel is on his way back, might not be tomorrow, might be a couple of weeks or whatever yet, but if he does come back, then it's up to you. On your bike, I don't want you, or whatever. Okay, it is entirely up to you, but there's going to be communication. I feel he's coming back, but if you don't want him, then send him packing again. No, don't want you, sorry, out of here. Right, I am finishing for today. Thank you all. Sorry if I didn't get around to answering your questions. I will be on here. So keep, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that it notifies you when I put out videos or go live. And hopefully I will catch up with you in the next session. Wendy, if you are still around, sweetheart, then thank you again for popping in and out. I know you're busy. I know you're working during your time where you are. Hope you're enjoying your new abode and decorated your bathroom. Anyway, I will catch up with you next time. So thank you all. Thank you for joining in. Hopefully it's helped. Go to the Get Them Back playlist. There is no reason why you cannot have the love of your life in your life. Okay? Don't get caught up in the twin flame and soulmate labels. Everything is held in your reality by what you choose to believe in, what you assume to be true, your limiting beliefs, your thoughts, your doubts, fears, and insecurities. So, my lovelies, if you desire somebody, they are yours until you don't desire them anymore. I help people get people back in their lives. It is totally doable. Lots of other people on other channels, other coaches and personal mentors help get people back in their lives. It is totally doable. The only thing stopping it is the story you are telling yourselves. Okay? So go to my Get Them Back playlist. It will help you to start on the right track to getting somebody back in your life. You shouldn't have to be miserable in your own life, pining for somebody. You can have them. So stop wasting time and start getting your perfect relationship that you want, and be with your person instead of being apart from them, or they're showing up blowing hot and cold, or they're treating you like shit. No, no, no. You're a goddess queen. You are a king. You are the god of your reality. You are a badass bitch. Okay? It's your reality. I'll leave this with you. Love and light.